We started New Profit to prove that if you surround social entrepreneurs with the right kinds of capital and ideas and management support, that their innovations could actually scale. And that there were philanthropists out there who cared enough about their impact that they would invest in us, partner with us to help those social entrepreneurs scale. New Profit has three main objectives for the next few years. First, we want to expand the number of path-breaking organizations that we invest in and help to grow. Second, we want to pioneer innovations in financing like social impact bonds, pay-for-success pilots, or impact investing to show how the whole capital market works together. And third, because big systemic change doesn't happen unless we all pull together, we're committed to expanding our circle of partners and funders, philanthropic advisors, media leaders, business leaders, who will, together with us and the social entrepreneurs we work with, drive the kind of change the nation needs. New Profit has three really distinct leverage points. First, we have an incredible team with great pattern recognition and expertise in helping social entrepreneurs grow. Second, great methodologies built after almost 15 years of working with our portfolio. And third, we're the only venture philanthropy approach that integrates systems changing work into our portfolio work. That opens up a whole universe of possibility. What makes our organization so effective is our ability to align the interests and aspirations of our investors with the strategies and visions of social entrepreneurs. It starts with our model, and it includes the way we participate on organizations' boards, the way we work with Monitor Deloitte on strategy consulting, the way that we focus on financial sustainability and the use of data. Second, we make hard decisions. After our initial investment of about $1 million over 4 years, we double down and only make a new investment, a larger investment, in those organizations we think can really go the distance. We measure our success on multiple levels. To date, we've raised about $200 million, and we've invested in a portfolio of 40 path-breaking organizations working in education, early childhood, jobs, community health, poverty alleviation. And they're growing 5 to 10 times faster than their sector peers, while valuing our participation even more than the capital we provide. We also measure how we're delivering for our investors. The majority of them have stuck with us and even grown their commitments, even during tough economic times when competition for philanthropic resources has been fierce. We track our wins in creating legislation, and we also measure whether we're pioneering next-generation financing mechanisms. We're best known as a venture philanthropy fund. True, but not the whole story. We also build communities of social entrepreneurs, investors, and policymakers to affect policy change and the systems that social entrepreneurs operate in. After all, if you want to make big change, you have to affect the biggest players. Often that means public dollars. Other thing we're not commonly known for is the fact that we see social entrepreneurs not just as the deliverers of great results with a focus of accountability and data, but the crafters of a new vision for the nation, and we help them in that role too. We're proud of the way that we've partnered with visionary philanthropists across the country who not only invest in us, but increasingly come to us to help them think through their philanthropic strategy more broadly. We've built a portfolio of 40 tremendous organizations driving change for 2.5 million people in about 450 communities across the country. And we've helped the social entrepreneurs in the portfolio become compelling leaders who can set a vision for the nation, create new standards, and transform their fields. In our earlier years, we faced a real vulnerability with fundraising. It was hard to help our potential investors understand the value New Profit created and the leverage they'd get by investing in us instead of just directly contributing to our portfolio organizations. Today we have a track record that actually lets them see the leverage their dollars create when invested through New Profit. We even have the ability to help them think through their philanthropy more broadly and make additional contributions on top of their support through us. At New Profit, we vet hundreds of organizations each year. And although our partners are extraordinarily generous, we don't currently have the resources to invest in all the high potential organizations that we'd like to and that we could to create transformative change. We also could be doing much more to share our learnings with the field and to learn from them, and we'd like to invest in our own capability to have platforms to let that sharing happen. Today, we're working only in 4 sectors connected to social mobility: education, jobs, community health, and community development or poverty alleviation. But there are a couple of other really important areas where we could be leaning in. We could be focusing on criminal justice and keeping people out of the system, or working with the aging population and its impacts on the next generation. We'd like to find partners to help us begin to tackle those areas too.